We were given the task as a group to plan and create a film trailer. The genre of our film is thriller, which is a subgenre of horror. When planning our film, we had to decide what demographic we would target our film at. We decided it would be 18 plus males, as it is a horror film and includes violence which would not be suitable for anyone younger than that. We also made a magazine cover and a poster to advertise the release of our film. They also had to fit the conventions of the horror genre to market it to the correct audience. Within my free text, there are many common elements to make them all combine together effectively. Firstly, there are similar colours used in each free text. The main colours were red and black. Our group chose to use these colours as they are stereotypical colours used in thriller films, and as they connote fear and violence to the audience. One of the main common elements within all three of my texts is the font of the title. The font for Unhinged is serif bold with red and black colours, again following the generic conventions of thriller films by using those colours. Using the same font for the title means that it creates synergy between the main product and the ancillary text. This means that having the same font for the title and different texts, we are going to get more recognition from the audience as they'll keep reading it and remember the film. I decided to have images of the main characters in Unhinged, who are Ryan and Dr. Phillips. I felt it was important to include the main characters in both of these texts, as they will be the ones who link the image to the film. Using the main characters was the best way to give information about the narrative of the film to the audience. In both of the ancillary texts, there is a close-up of Ryan holding his face and staring at the camera. Having him posed like this connotes to the audience that he may be stressed out and troubled, which is one of the biggest factors in the narrative of our film. In the poster, I also include a mid-shot of Dr. Phillips in the background. This also gives clues on the narrative of the film, as he has a mysterious look on his face, making the audience question whether he's a protagonist or an antagonist. He's wearing a shirt and a waistcoat, making him look smart, connoting that he may belong to a certain profession, which in our case was a hypnotherapist. The two images in the poster are of different sizes. This was to make it feel like Dr. Phillips was not actually there, but it was in the back of Ryan's mind, again clues to the relationship between those two main characters. In all three of my texts, I decided to use low-key lighting to connote the genre of our film. In the trailer, the majority of the shots are either black or white, or just in really low-key lighting. We felt that it would be better to do this as it shows that the black and white shots are actually flashbacks of Ryan's childhood. We wanted to make the time differences clear to the audience. The use of low-key lighting gave the scenes a more serious feel. It also was used to create tension for the audience, as this was when Ryan was breaking down towards the end of the trailer. It was also a common convention of thriller films. We also included quick shots in our trailer. This is also where Ryan breaks down in his room. We want to have a fast-paced editing during the montage to emphasise that Ryan is breaking down and going insane. It also connotes confusion as many things are going on at once. The shots used during the montage also emphasised the genre of the film. For example, we include a high-angle shot of Ryan when he is on the bed. This connotes to the audience that Ryan is weak, small and vulnerable, which is what normally becomes of the victim in thriller films. In the poster, the main image was black and white. I decided to do this as it is a generic convention of thriller films to use black and white shots. I also felt it made it look a bit more supernatural, as ghosts are normally white. This makes the audience feel tense and on edge. Finally, the magazine had a really low-key lit image, which was of Ryan's hands on his face. The image was made to go into the background colour to make it mysterious. All three of the texts give off the same effect on the audience, which is to be scared, tense and on edge, which is a common effect of thriller films. We also had institutional information on two of my texts, which were the film poster and the trailer. Magazines do not really include information about the production company itself, it's mainly about the actual film. As we made the trailer and poster, we decided to put the production company logo, social media release date on both of the texts. We felt this was important as we wanted to give the audience or reader information about the film, in case they wanted to know more. We wanted to make sure they would have enough information for them if they were interested in the film, to make sure they would get enough information to make them want to see the film. It also meant that if we put the logo on both texts, they'll remember it, and then whenever they see the logo, it will remind them of the film. In conclusion, I feel that the combination of all three texts, our film will be marketed to all kinds of audiences. Using the generic convention of both trailers and the thriller genre meant that we were able to create a professional and real-looking thriller film The poster and magazine include conventions you would see on a real poster or magazine, meaning that it will appeal to the reader a lot more. It would also mean they will take more notice of my text. The effect of all three texts will have an impact on whether the film will be successful or not, as they are what advertises the film, making it important that they are done right.